All right, Cyhawk Trophy, Iowa against Iowa State. Why they call it the Weird Score Bowl? Go back and look at the last like 5-10 years. Always a weird score in this game. Iowa, no offense over the last 10-20 years. Their quarterback play in particular has always been laughably terrible. We thought maybe this year was different, but what's the guy's name? Mark Gronowski from, I think, South Dakota or South Dakota State, wherever it was. He came out and looked absolutely terrible. So clearly Iowa's going to have another year of just garbage offense, but probably an elite defense. Iowa State got the big game, or the big win in week 0 over K-State, which unfortunately is looking worse and worse by the day. I already was not really that impressed by K-State after the week 0 game. But then they looked absolutely terrible last week against North Dakota. Not North Dakota State, the good FCS team. No, just North Dakota. So that's pretty poverty from them. K-State's clearly a garbage can this year. They're terrible. So, yeah, but anyway, Iowa State, I think, still looks pretty good. They blew out South Dakota in the next game they played back on Saturday. So I am a believer in them. The question really for me is just, can they get over the Iowa hump? They've had a lot of trouble beating Iowa consistently, even since they've been good over the last, 7-8 years. I do think Iowa State obviously is a better team. They look better. I think they are probably better coached overall at this point. They might even, dare I say, have, I don't know if more talent's the right word, but like their players, I think, generally just look better. So I would take Iowa State in this game. It's funny, I don't really watch this game very often. It's weird, like, even though this is a pretty big rivalry and it's always very exciting to watch, I always for some reason skip over it. I don't know if it's just like other big games during the week, or during that time slot, or if I just don't care. But either way, I don't really watch the game that much, so I'm actually gonna try to give it a watch this year. But yeah, give me Iowa State. I think the game is definitely close. It's always close. But Iowa State's just better. Iowa at some point is going to have to learn how to have a offense that can actually compete this century. So give me Iowa State. I'm going to say something kind of lower scoring, but still close. So give me Iowa State. Probably a weird score. So give me Iowa State 21-19, somewhere around there. Iowa State will win, but it will be close. It always is. But yeah, give me Iowa State.